Hello, my name's Bruce Devlin and this is Bruce's Shorts. I'm the Chief Media Scientist here at Dalet, and today we're going to say MPEG2, AVC, HEVC, what's it all about? So let's take a little tour back in history. Back in 1991, a bunch of guys and girls sat around a table in Kuriyama in Japan and said, you know what? If we're going to be broadcasting multi-channel TV over satellite and over terrestrial, this compression standard's probably good enough. Fast forward by 10 years, and a group from the ITU and a group from MPEG joined together to form the Joint Video Committee and came up with an Advanced Video Codec, or AVC, or H.264. It's all the same thing, they just changed the name. And the goal was to have a codec that was twice as good as MPEG2. Fast forward again to, well, pretty much now, 2012, 2014, and we have HEVC, the High Efficiency Video Codec. The goal of HEVC is to be twice as good as AVC, which means that you can either keep the quality the same for half the bitrate, or you can keep the bitrate the same and have twice the quality. What's there to lose? Well, like all things, HEVC has more tools, more techniques inside it, and it requires more processing power to encode and more processing power to decode, and more memory and more resources. So it requires more effort to use HEVC than AVC. In fact, some people say it requires nearly 10 times more effort to encode HEVC than AVC. A really interesting thing about HEVC is it's been optimized for big and progressive pictures. Now, I've spent most of my life to try and kill off interlace, and you know what? I have failed spectacularly. But as we look into the future, it's kind of unlikely that we're going to end up with 4K, high frame rate, high dynamic range, interlaced pictures. So MPEG2 is half as good as AVC, and HEVC should be twice as good as AVC. It's not quite there in 2014, but come back and check out Bruce's Shorts in 2015 or maybe 2016, and I'll tell you why it was a good idea to adopt HEVC for your distribution as soon as it was economically possible. This has been Bruce's Shorts. I hope to see you at the next episode.